Check in with Chief Meteorologist Rachel Frank for a first look at the forecast. And Rachel, it looks like spring is back, right?
Hey, Rach.
Yeah, it actually feels like April for a change. What a concept. And that's going to be the case as we head through the next couple of days as well, with varying amounts of clouds and sunshine. Today's high exactly around average for this time of year, right around the 60-degree mark. And that's where temperatures are hanging out right now, mid-50s in Waterbury and also for the Connecticut shoreline. If you look to the northwest, you'll see some rain and snow showers from a disturbance that'll be passing through the area tomorrow. Other than a sprinkle or a light shower, most of us will stay dry tomorrow. But again, the important thing is that temperatures will be very similar to today. Overnight lows will be dipping back into the 40s, so it'll be a bit cooler heading out the door tomorrow morning. We'll start the day off with some early sunshine, but as we head through the midday into the afternoon, the clouds will lower and thicken up. We'll see high temperatures in the upper 50s to right around 60 degrees. And again, there is a slight chance for a sprinkle or light shower, though most of the state will stay dry. Another copy on Wednesday, and then we warm things up again. So just when it starts feeling like April, we've got another late week warm up. We'll show you the numbers coming up. And these cooler, more average temperatures sticking around for another. No snow in the forecast around here. Moving forward as we head through the evening tonight, we're looking at cooler temperatures settling back into the 40s and temperatures that will continue to feel like April the next couple of days, with highs in the 50s to near 60 degrees. But later this week, we have yet another warming trend on the way. We'll see highs near 70 on Thursday and soaring through the 80s again on Friday. Here we go again. I don't think it'll be record-breaking warmth this time around, but still impressive, still feeling like summer, at least for Friday. The next chance for more widespread showers will come over the weekend, especially during the day on Sunday, which means it is another mostly dry stretch of weather ahead. So we'll continue to be talking about that higher risk for brush fires to spread in weather like this. Temperatures are in the 50s to right around 60 degrees. Here's the disturbance I pointed out to you earlier that'll be coming closer to us during the day tomorrow. Low temperatures tonight fall back through the 40s, so a comfortably cool start to the day tomorrow. By afternoon, we're looking at highs between 55 to right around 60 degrees. It is a little bit breezy, winds out of the southwest at about 5 to 15 miles per hour. We're going to start the day off with some sunshine early in the morning, but pretty quickly the clouds start to come in. Notice there is a slight chance for a sprinkle or light shower. Most of the state stays dry. I think Wednesday is a brighter day overall, but it may end up being the reverse of tomorrow, with more clouds in the morning and more sunshine developing as we head through the afternoon, but very similar temperatures to what we had around today, with highs near 60 degrees. By the way, you'll notice this is the time that potholes are getting fixed all across the state. How do potholes form? Water starts to kind of seep through the little cracks in the roadways, and then you know how this goes. The water freezes, it expands, it puts pressure on the roads, and it causes little weaknesses. And as these tires and cars drive on top of it, it starts to create additional cracks in the roadways. And as the water underneath starts to seep out like it does at this time of year, it can leave those indentations, especially when additional cars drive on top of it. So this can be a pain this time of year, especially because, well, we love our road crews that are helping to fix them, but sometimes you got to take a different way, or there are lane closures. But this is the time of the year that we get out to fix them. Here's a look at the 7-day forecast. Noticing as we head into Thursday, we're starting that warming trend with temperatures in the low 70s. By Friday, we're up in the low, maybe even mid-80s if we see enough sunshine, so another summer feel for us. It's still warm during the day on Saturday, but I think we'll see increasing clouds, and then we'll have a higher chance for seeing some showers heading into Saturday night, and especially during the day on Sunday. So right now, if you have your pick of the 2 days for outdoor plans, I would start thinking about doing things on Saturday on the internet.
Yeah.
If friend-shaped, why not friend?
I always run when I see or hear of a bear being anywhere
Yeah,
on the trail.
It's a good idea.
That's a good move.
Generally,
Just
yeah.
run.
Hey,
Great
Rach.
sage advice. Hi! Today, feeling like April again. The Bears were just as confused as we were last week, with temperatures that were in the 90s for the Hartford area. But today, exactly around average for this time of year. We are nowhere near that record. And for Bridgeport, same deal. Temperatures close to average, and we're going to do this for 2 more days before we end up switching things up and getting another warm up as we head towards the end of the week. Though likely not as impressive as the last one. 50s to right around 60 degrees currently. There are a couple light sprinkles in northeastern Connecticut, and we could see a few more tomorrow. Overall, we're not expecting much, if any, rain, though. Low temperatures tonight dropping back through the 40s. Tomorrow we'll see highs generally between 55 to right around 60 degrees. And again, a slight chance for a pop-up sprinkle or light shower in the afternoon. So if you like sun, the earlier in the day, the better. Other than that, we'll see the clouds really start to fill in. We're going to talk about that warm up later in the week. Your full forecast coming up.
Thank you.
Passion and purpose. I love it. A beautiful sunset out there tonight. This is from Scott in Lebanon. He said he got right up in there, and I love that orangey glow in the sky. And this is from Dan Butler in Kensington from earlier today. Clearly it wasn't from anything in the morning or early afternoon, but at the very end of the day, clouds ended up breaking for sunshine, and it ended up making for a beautiful finish. Whenever I see this photo, Dan goes to this spot a lot, I always picture Forrest Gump just sitting on the bench right there. Taking a look, this is the front that's clearing the area after a misty, murky start to the day. The next couple of days, we'll see similar temperatures, but we'll be kind of in and out of the clouds, just like today. By the end of the week, though, temperatures are going to be warming up. Starting on Thursday, we'll see highs around 70 degrees. And then peaking on Friday, we could see high temperatures soaring into the 80s. The next chance for us getting some rain in here, well, it's not going to be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or anything through Saturday. It won't be until Sunday, which is technically next week. So it is going to be another dry week ahead, which means the brush fire risk will continue to remain high. Taking a look, this is the disturbance that'll be passing through the area tomorrow. It's got a lot of rain and snow associated with it. We won't see any of that, maybe a spot rain shower, but overall, we're going to kind of lose the sunshine after a bright start to the day. Right now, we're looking at temperatures in the 50s to around 60 degrees. Heading through the evening tonight, we'll drop back into the 40s as we head towards daybreak, so a cooler start to the day tomorrow, and then temperatures will be similar by afternoon in the mid to upper 50s. Taking a look, I think in the morning, we'll see a little bit of that sunshine to begin the day, but then notice the clouds kind of come in quickly behind it. This is noon, and if I pause here in between, there might be a chance for a quick pop-up sprinkle, but that'll be about it. Heading into your Wednesday, I think it's a brighter day overall. We may start off with more clouds and then see a brighter finish, so kind of the opposite of what we're anticipating for tomorrow, but either way, similar outlook with those similar temperatures up near 60 degrees before we end up mixing things up. For a Thursday, near 70, and by Friday, temperatures are soaring into the 80s. I've put the average number in here so you can kind of see how everything measures up compared to that number. It's still very warm on Saturday, too, before we get some of that rain in here on Sunday. So if you still have your choice of either day this weekend to make outdoor plans, I would say leaning towards Saturday at this point. Taking a look at the 8 to 14 day temperature outlook. So this is looking all the way through the end of the month, April 24th through the 30th, beyond the 7-day forecast. And NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, is betting on below average temperatures. The average, though, is in the mid 60s, average low temperature in the low 40s. So it doesn't mean it's going to be, bitter cold, just has to be below those numbers.